drummer. Once upon a time, in a village where the rooftops sparkled like honey in the sun, there lived a boy with a drum. Not a golden crown, not a magic sword, just a drum. But oh, what a drummer he was! His hands could roll across the drum like thunder in the hills, like raindrops on a tin roof, like 100 feet marching in time. One day, while drumming by the riverbank, he saw something strange, a golden feather, floating on the water. Lucky find, he thought, scooping it up. But the moment his fingers touched it, whoosh! The wind howled, the trees swayed, and suddenly, a shimmering voice echoed, "Find me, and set me free." The boy's heart thumped like his drum. Who was speaking? And free from what? And so, he set off his drum on his back, his feet tapping a rhythm, his mind full of adventure. The castle of glass. His journey led him deep into a forest, where he stumbled upon the most peculiar thing, a castle made of glass. Peering inside, he saw a girl. Not just any girl, a princess. But something was wrong. She was pacing in circles, trapped. With a determined thud of his drum, he knocked. The princess turned, her face lighting up with hope. "You found a feather. That means you can help me." "Help you?" the drummer asked. "The witch who rules this castle stole my freedom. She gave me a riddle, solve it, and I'm free. Fail, and I stay forever." "What's a riddle?" the princess sighed. She asks, "What is faster than the wind, louder than thunder, and cannot be caught?" The drummer grinned. "That's easy." He unslung his drum and began to play. The beats rumbled, rolled, and roared through the castle, shaking the glass walls. The witch stormed in, her hair wild with fury. "What is the meaning of this racket?" The drummer stood tall. "The answer to your riddle, music. If it lies faster than the wind, rumbles louder than thunder, and no one can catch it." The witch's face twisted in frustration. "Clever boy," she spat. "But you're not done yet." And with a flick of her hand, the castle vanished in a swirl of mist, taking the princess with it. The three tasks. The drummer found himself in a bleak valley, the sky dark with storm clouds, and there stood the witch, smirking. "You want her back?" she cackled. "Then complete 3 impossible tasks." "Name them," the drummer said. The witch pointed to a river as wide as the sea. "Cross it without a boat." "Easy," the drummer beat out a rhythm so fast, so light, that his feet barely touched the water. He danced across the river as if it were solid ground. The witch scowled. "Fine. Next, fetch a pearl from the deepest ocean trench." "Impossible." "Not quite." The drummer played a rhythm so deep, so low, that the waves parted. He walked straight to the bottom, plucked the pearl from its shell, and strode back. The witch was fuming now. "Last task," she shrieked. "Catch the shadow of the moon." A tricky one. The drummer thought hard. Then, he began to drum a beat so gentle, so soft, that the moonlight danced on his drum. The moment its reflection settled, he snapped the drum shut, trapping the moon's shadow inside. The witch howled. She had no choice but to release the princess. The happy ending or beginning. The princess hugged the drummer. "You saved me." The witch, defeated, vanished in a puff of smoke. The princess turned to the drummer. What will you do now? He thought for a moment. Well, my drum and I have been on quite an adventure. I think we like a new tune. Maybe one about happiness. And so, the drummer and the princess left that dark valley behind. And wherever they went, the drummer played not for riddles, not for witches, but for joy. And his music was so powerful that even the birds danced. Thank you for reading the story with me. Please subscribe Olivia's Storybook Corner for more fantastic stories. Bye-bye.